As the Clarets well and truly head into the business end of the season, we're back with the April edition of Turf Moor. Here's what's coming up. Academy coach Irfan Kauri gives us an insight into Ramadan in the professional sports world. Carpool kicks his back as Dom Cooper and Millie Ravening commute to training. And Maxwel Cornet sits down to discuss the Clarets' fight to stay in the Premier League. But first, we dive into the first team training camp as they turn their attention to Watford this weekend during a busy press day.
What's the feeling amongst that group of players that you've just been training with?
I think excitement, to be honest. You know, we've got 5 games left. A task that many people, including people probably in the club who didn't think that we were going to do it, that we could get out of it, and we've taken a little step towards doing that. Obviously we know there's still, like I say, 5 games left and anything could happen, but yeah, if we manage to do it, I think just excitement out there with the lads. Just want to play the next game. Obviously we've won the last 2 and a little bit of momentum, and if we can keep that going between now and the end of the season, then who knows what could happen. I've not been here long, but I can tell even if we don't do it, you know, those fans will still turn up in their numbers. If we can manage to stay up, then I think it'd be a party atmosphere, to be honest, going forward. We've played with a little bit more freedom and managed to obviously get 2 massive wins, and yeah, more the merrier really going forward. Thanks. Cheers.
They're all big now, aren't they? They've got themselves back in this position. I think they just need to back it all up now, don't they? I think with Everton playing later on and Leeds playing later on, if you can open that gap over Everton to 5 points before they play Chelsea, I think that's huge.
Having 7 points from 3 games, Burnley have got momentum possibly for the first time this season, really, at a vital time of the season. There's certainly been a change in style. There's been a little bit more flexibility in the way the team's playing and the way the team's shaping up, and that bodes well for any questions that Watford might pose on the weekend.
You really don't know at the moment, but what I'd love to avoid is the fact that we had that night a few weeks ago when we beat Everton really well, then went and lost at Norwich, and it was just such a downside. You wouldn't want that to happen again at Watford, and Watford by all accounts have already got more than one eye on next season, so you'd think are they there for the taking? Maybe.
Yeah, they've invariably a decent record down at Vicarage Road last few years, but yeah, just another really difficult game. It's one of those playing before Leeds and Everton again. You know, if they can win, it'd be absolutely mega, wouldn't it? Absolutely massive. But I really expect a tough game. I know that it's almost like last chance saloon for Watford. If they don't win Saturday, I think they're pretty much finished off altogether.
How are we doing? Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You well?
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah.
Yeah. You look like you did on Sunday, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Can I just check injuries with you? Because obviously Maxwell missed out on Sunday. How's he?
Yeah, we're still waiting a little bit on him at this moment in time. So he's with the physios, so it'll probably be a late call on him. Then we've got Eric, who's going well. Hopefully he'll be in the training next week. And Ben, we're just looking for Ben now. Fingers crossed we can get him back before the end of the season. That's what we've been told at this moment in time. For me, it's just us focusing on us. I wouldn't disrespect them 2 teams. They're fighting for their lives. 2 really good managers. You know what I mean? A Roy Hodgson team's not going to go down and think about that. He's going to think he's preparing his team. So I would never disrespect any other teams like that. For me, it's just sole focus, as we've been doing, one half of football at a time.
Had a conversation with the chairman this week?
Yeah, we've had regular contact. We spoke about a couple of things, and we think at this moment in time he's give us his backing, and at this moment in time we're just going to go from one game to a time. We've had plenty of backing from him. He's happy where we are at this moment in time. We think the best for everybody is the way we've been doing it at this moment in time, so everyone's on the same page with that.
And I think we talked to Connor before, and we asked him, can you actually enjoy a relegation battle? Are you enjoying it?
I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a little bit strange. You don't probably get a chance to enjoy it. If I'm being honest, I think you're so focused on what you need to do and what you need to get right. You take them bits of downtime, like you said there. I took a bit of downtime to take the lad to to Leeds University to have a look round because he's going to go there. And that was a bit of downtime with my family, you know. So them little times are priceless.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers, thank you. But this group, with what's happened, have really rallied round each other with everybody involved, and that's the way we've got to keep that. The players, the fans and the staff right at the heart of it. Nothing comes inside that.
How helpful has it been this week to have a clear week, and obviously no midweek game, and a clear sort of 5-6 days on the training pitch?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good to, again, like that bit of downtime, that bit of reflection time. It's given us a good chance to work with the other players as well who haven't been involved in all the games.
Thank you. That's the end of the broadcast section, so can all cameras be turned off please now. Thank you.
Now switching to the academy and coach Irfan Kauri as he brings us an insight into observing Ramadan in the professional sports world.
So my name's Irfan, coach at Burnley FC Academy. So Ramadan, it's the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, and it's a month where the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it's a month where Muslims fast throughout the day from just before dawn to just directly after sunset, where they refrain from no eating, no drinking, and it's roughly about 16 to 17 hours a day. So Ramadan lasts for about 29 to 30 days. So people who are exempt from fasting are the elderly, the children, people who are ill, pregnant women, and if you're travelling.
As you can see, just approaching 10 to 4 in the morning. As you can see, it's pitch black outside still, and this is the time of the sahur meal, which is the meal just before dawn.
So a typical day during Ramadan would be where you wake up before dawn and have a meal which is called a sahur meal. That meal is to refuel yourself, hydrate yourself, to keep you going throughout the day. And then after dawn, there's a window up until sunrise where you say your first prayer. And then you'll carry on throughout the day for about 16, 17 hours. That'll take you up to sunset. And the evening meal where you open your fast just directly after sunset is called the iftar meal.
So here I am, coming to visit my mum. Assalamu alaikum, Mum, how you doing?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah. How are you, Bida?
My mum's really busy prior to Ramadan and during Ramadan because she makes samosas, and lots of family and friends always ask her for these samosas, so that keeps her busy leading up to Ramadan. And then during Ramadan as well, she's always cooking and making food.
Yeah, I've been making them for weeks ongoing. And the samosas I prepared earlier was just some fresh ones, just to let you know how they look. And at iftar time, we have a big, massive feast where everybody just, goes on to the fried food stuff, and then they go into the prayer and come back and have a big meal after.
It's about self-reflection, it's about self-discipline, it's about giving, charity, thinking of the needy, thinking of the poor, and it's also about strengthening your faith with God and building that strength in terms of your faith and relationship with God.
Just had our suhoor meal, and now we have from now till about sunrise to say our first prayer of the day. We have a window from now till about sunrise, so this is known as the Fajr prayer.
So if you look at a footballer's life, they have a level of self-discipline, so they train at certain times, they eat certain foods. When they're away from the pitch, they have to follow recovery routines and procedures. So that's the level of self-discipline in order for them to perform at maximum levels and in order to be the best versions of themselves. It's well publicised lately in the last couple of weeks that players have been fasting, and I think games have been stopped for them to open the fast. So Fofana at Leicester, and then Karim Benzema in the Champions League scored a hat-trick the other week against Chelsea, and he was asked after the game, what does Ramadan mean to you? And he said, it's just part of my life, it's part of my faith. Like Kante last season in the Champions League for Chelsea, he covered just over 11 kilometres during the game. And it's hard enough to cover that distance without fasting, so doing it with fasting, it just shows the level of faith these people have. In terms of me being an academy coach at Burnley Football Club, so for example, the two colleagues who I work with, Sean and Chris. I mean, Sean London's been really supportive, taking a real interest in Ramadan and fasting and speaking to me about it, what it involves, and he's quite knowledgeable as well in the area. So for example, next week we've got a games programme against Blackpool, and the game is in the evening. So what Sean and Chris have said is they're going to allow me to go and open my fast in order for me to do what I need to do in terms of worship and opening my fast, to give me that flexibility. I think people can support Muslims in Ramadan while they're fasting just by having that empathy and awareness of what it is they're going through in terms of their daily routine and their life. And I think by having that awareness and creating that awareness, it gives them an understanding into actually putting themselves in their shoes. So if they're asked to carry out certain tasks, can there be a little bit of flexibility and just having that understanding.
This week, Burnley Football Club celebrated the 30th anniversary of promotion to the third tier of English football. An incredible away day at York saw the Clarets take over the city and leave as champions.
Space now for McCarthy. Williams couldn't hold it, and Blackstone puts York in front. Stroke of half-time. Conroy. Here goes Painter. Oh, Keely's lost it. Painter denied by Tutil. Deary! John Deary has equalised. Keely had a real swing at Robbie Painter there. It's himself he should be angry with. Painter actually tried to head it in. Deary arrived late at the scene of the accident and smashed it in on Painter actually. Here goes Mike Conroy. Still time for a winner maybe. It's a terrific run. John Francis! They came to York in their thousands. They're going home as champions. Conroy, the executioner-in-chief all season, is the provider this time, and Francis followed it in. They're under starters' orders. The pitch invasion will be off any moment now. That's it. Burnley are number one again. Up at last, and up as champions. The Trans-Pennine invasion occupies the scene of the club's finest hour in years. They're going to paint the town, they're going to paint the city of York, claret and blue. It's 6 on time.
It's been another impressive season for the women's team, and as they head into the final game of the season this weekend, we're on the commute with Dom Cooper and Millie Ravening.
Hi guys, welcome to Astro Plays. Oh. What is it? Astro Plays Carpool Kit. Oh, right, okay. Hi. Oh. Who's most likely to star in their own reality TV show?
Got to be someone who's got an interesting life.
Oh, Meg Dykes. Meg Dykes has always got something going on. I swear.
She's always busy. Who do you think's the funniest in the team?
Lauren. By far. She's gonna have a big head because he said that.
Oh, she actually will.
She actually is the funniest though. Like,
no,
the stuff she comes out with on the pitch, I try not to laugh because I feel like I'm in like a game.
You're focused
and then she something and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, she's funny. We're funny though.
Yeah.
But like, if you was to pick one person, me and you, we
are. It actually is.
That's
not us being big-headed. That's just being honest.
Who's most likely to spend the money on something they don't need?
You.
I do that.
You're the worst.
No, I don't know why I do
You'll get paid.
Lucy Farrell does it as well.
You'll get paid and you'll text me the next day. I'm saving money.
I'll tell you I bought some shoes.
And you'll send me a message of like an order confirmation.
It's actually bad. No, but I've got better at it, haven't I?
Yeah. Saving up.
Saving a bit now. 3 things you take to a desert island. Just 3. You can't have food or water.
No food or water. I take a football.
Yeah, same.
Keep us busy.
I feel like I'd take you.
If we went together, oh yeah, we could take each other.
We're going to take the same Vaseline. I need to take Vaseline.
Oh, that's a shout.
I know.
You take Vaseline, I'll take...
Right, yeah, if we go together and we get 3 each, so then we don't have to take...
Me, you, football, Vaseline, and then I'll take...
I feel like we might get cold.
No, I'm trying to think of something we...
Maybe a little inflatable lilo.
Inflatable lilo? What if it's raining?
Have you heard that wheels or doors?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Wheels.
Wheels? You picked doors even?
No, doors actually, just because.
Right, yeah, I picked doors.
You can't say cars because it cancels it out.
Yeah.
Houses. Think how many doors there are. Cupboards door.
You hear people going...
Wardrobe.
There's
doors.
wheels to every
drawer you pull out, yeah.
But then people are saying that cupboard doors count. Then people aren't. So
it's defo doors.
I am an original doors, but sometimes
think of how many houses. Think of how many buildings there are. Think of all the doors.
Yeah, that's
Would
true.
you count windows as a door?
No.
No.
But then in an office, there's a chair.
Chairs.
Like them.
Some people don't have the ones with wheels though.
That's true. And does that even... Yeah, it must count as a wheel.
Yeah, true.
So we're going with team doors, but...
Team doors.
Oh, if you weren't playing football, what would you do?
You'd be an astronaut.
I'd be an astronaut. You'd be a breakdancer.
I'd be a breakdancer.
You can't dance, but
I can't dance, but I'd be a breakdancer. I wish I could sing though.
I do want to be an astronaut.
Yeah. You've always wanted to be an astronaut.
Yeah.
See, I've known that for ages. We've known each other for years.
How long?
Ever since I was like 8, 9.
How old are we now?
Because we played football since we've grown
so
up.
we've known
haven't we?
like 10 years. Got to be 10 plus to be fair.
We'll go 10 years, yeah.
10 years, mate.
10 years
to go
too
on
long.
holiday. 10 years too long. We need to go on holiday.
Yeah, we want to go on holiday.
If you could go anywhere, where would you go on holiday?
You want to go to that, what's it called? What is it?
Oh, Amalfi Coast.
Amalfi Coast,
in Italy.
Yeah.
How do you remember that?
If you could go anywhere on holiday, where would you go?
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah, free. You don't pay nothing.
Right. I feel like Dubai, that's just like where everyone goes.
I don't know, because you have to wear you can't just wear shorts and t-shirt.
But what's that place called in Greece? Santorini.
You want to go to Turtle Island?
Yeah,
that's in Zante. Yeah.
Where would you go?
It's just a classic, but I love Tenerife.
Yeah, I've never been there.
I'm gonna have to go, but
we're trying to book somewhere, aren't we?
Because my mum just a travel agent. She always booking holidays all the time.
Who do you think will arrive next?
Oh, that's a shout.
Lauren. She's always here.
Right, if you think of the cars who are it, maybe Olive Wilson, you know?
Yeah. Wait, Katie Thomas!
Katie Thomas!
She's doing Meg. Wait! It's right.
Did you have a safe journey, girls?
Yeah, we did.
Right,
It's a
bit snow.
Oh, there we go. It's sure they can hear you. Is that a thing? We've just been talking about you, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you saying? Something,
what was he saying? You was funny or something?
You was funny. One of the best dressed.
New?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
If we could
Two
pick
best
ourselves,
comments.
we picked you. And best trainers.
What more could you want?
Yeah. Is Katie coming in?
Katie!
Katie!
The camera wants to see you.
Nope.
She's too shy.
Camera shy.
Too shy. Bottled it twice.
Oh, yeah. Tune in next week for
I reckon it'll be Lauren and Sammy.
Lauren and Sammy.
Yeah.
Tune in next week.
With 5 games to go, the Clarets are well and truly in the business end of the season. Maxwel Cornet now touches on the first team's desire to finish the season strong.
Let's go. I'm ready for you.
You ready?
Bonjour, ça va? Oh, spectacle. You don't translate for me, no? Lucky. Can I give you that and you just put it underneath? Yeah.
I'll speak very slowly. Does that
Yes,
help?
please.
Yeah, no problem. Lovely to see you.
Nice
Firstly,
to see you.
how are you and how's the knee?
Getting better. Yeah, I felt something during the game at West Ham at the end of the game. But now I recover well and I'm getting better.
And the important thing is to be ready and well for these big battles before the end of the season.
Yes, of course. I try to do my maximum with the physio, the doctor, to come very soon to help the team, and for the end of the season, it's the most important.
A lot of people thought it was over. So one win in 21 games. Okay. Burnley are down. It's gone. Did you ever think that? No. Because when you are a player and we play for Burnley, it's never over until the end of the season. That's why we try to fight every game, because we know our quality. We have many great players on the squad. We know we can win every game if we play together. So that's what we try to do. How strong are these players in their hearts?
We believe it in 100%. So we just look forward and take the game match after match, because we know every game will be important.
You also have a captain in Ben Mee who is now a coach. How does that work?
Yes, it's my first time I see that, and he did well, because he knows the players. He make easy the discussion between the manager and the players, so it's good.
Does he behave like a manager, or is he still a player?
No, he's still player. Just in this moment of the season, we need to be all
together.
Yeah, we need to be together. Sorry, and he tried to help us how we can.
Have you seen a change in the thinking of the players that now, like you said, we can win this, we can win? Has that changed?
Yes, I can say it, because on the training we are more free. Like on the pitch, we know we can do everything, but we can make mistake, but it's okay. We try again, because we're confident to each other.
2 wins and a draw. You have 3 wins at home. Yeah. Is it about continuing that feeling?
Yes, I think it's about that, because when we win games, you want to win the next one, and I think it's about that. Yeah.
Do you think Burnley will survive?
Definitely, yes. We're going to fight for that.
It's going to happen?
Yeah. We're going to fight for that.
You look like you believe it completely.
Completely. I'm like this. I signed for Burnley because I know they have the quality to stay in Premier League, and just try to do the maximum and be confident, because one game is 90 minutes, it's nothing. We have to do our maximum every game, and I believe, yes, of course.
Are you a better player now than you were last year?
Yes, I think yes, because like I said, it's completely different. Like in France, more intensity, more work at training. So I always learn here. It's good for the future.
And what do you think of the fans?
I love them. I hope they love me.
They definitely do love you. Because they worship you. They think you're fantastic. Has that surprised you?
Yes and no, because when I came here, I can't imagine the fan like me like this directly, but I try to do my maximum on the pitch, and I score goals. Maybe that's why. And for me, it's the most important. I like score goals, and I like make happy the fan. So when I score, I just enjoy with them. So it's nice. It's good.
When clubs have bad times, there's a lot of pressure. You don't look as though you're feeling any pressure at all.
No, because I'm confident with my teammate. I'm every day on the training. I know the quality of this team, so that's why I'm not worried about the end of the season. Of course, we're gonna do it. I'm sure.
Best answer for last.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And that's it for this month's show. Thanks for watching. With 15 points left to play for, the Clarets head down south to face Watford this weekend. How's your nerve, Clarets fans?
Top save. That means ever so much. Chance for Rodriguez.